What if I told you that in just 15 minutes, you could predict whether your business will adapt or thrive in the AI revolution? By the end of this video, you'll know exactly where your business stands and, more importantly, what to do about it. Hi everyone, I'm Sabba. After working with hundreds of businesses at Apple, USC, and now as an AI strategy consultant, I've noticed something interesting. Most businesses fall into one of those two categories: those who are thriving with AI and those who are slowly falling behind without even realizing it. The problem? Many business owners think AI adoption is a choice they can make later and not deal with right now. But here's the reality. Your employees are already using AI. Your competitors are already implementing it. And the gap between AI-enabled businesses and the rest is growing wider every day. That's why I've developed this simple 15-minute assessment that will show you exactly where your business stands and what you need to do next. So let's dive in. Let's start with your first crucial assessment area, your employees. I want you to pull out a piece of paper and answer these questions honestly. Number one, do you have a clear AI usage policy in your workplace? Number two, have you noticed your employees mentioning AI tools like ChatGPT in their work? And number three, do you regularly discuss AI capabilities and limitations with your team? If you answered no to any of these, you might be in what I call the shadow AI zone, where your employees are using AI tools without any guidance or strategy. This isn't just inefficient, it's potentially risky for your business. Next is understanding where you stand compared to your competition. I want you to think about and answer these questions. Number one, have you noticed your competitors mentioning AI initiatives in their marketing? Number two, are there repetitive tasks in your business that AI might be able to automate? And number three, has your industry started discussing AI standards or best practices? Here's what's so interesting. Across education, real estate, small business, and beyond, I've noticed one thing. Every industry is a relationship business, and in an AI world, that's more true than ever before. When I was at Apple, people thought iPads would simply replace textbooks. But the real shift wasn't about substitution. It was about changing the tasks we did. The schools that succeeded didn't just swap paper for screens. They reimagined how teachers could use technology to personalize learning, free up time, and engage students in new ways. Now, the same pattern played out when I was at USC. Many believed AI had no place in medical education, but instead of replacing traditional methods, one department rethought its entire workflow, integrating technology to enhance learning, streamline clinical training, and ultimately show their students how they could have more time for patients. Today, that department is ranked among the top 10 in the country. The lesson? AI isn't just about efficiency, it's about rethinking how we work. If you're only using AI to replace tasks instead of redesigning your workflows with intention, you're leaving massive value on the table. And if you wait for your industry to change, you'll already be behind. The real opportunity is using AI to do what it does best so you can focus on what only humans can do: build relationships, make decisions, and drive impact. Now, the third area we need to assess is your ability to attract and retain top talent. So here are the questions I want you to think about. Number one, do you promote innovation and AI adoption in your job postings? Number two, does your team have opportunities to learn and experiment with AI tools? And number three, are you known in your industry as a forward-thinking organization? Now, you might be thinking, Sabba, why does that matter? Well, in my research for my doctorate in my Global Executive Education program, I found that the next generation of talent isn't just looking for a paycheck. They're looking for organizations that will keep them relevant in an AI world. In this report from McKinsey, they share AI is already changing the way we work. But while employees are eager for AI to make an impact, nearly half of them feel they aren't getting the training they need. 48% of employees say that formal AI training would help them integrate AI into their daily workflow. Yet many companies still aren't providing enough support. If leaders don't step up, they risk falling behind. Not because your employees can't adapt, but because they're not being given the tools to be successful. Let's look at your operational efficiency. Number one, do you have processes that haven't changed in years? Number two, are your team spending time on repetitive tasks? And number three, do you have data that you're not fully utilizing? Now, this is where design thinking comes in, something that I've used to transform organizationals from traditional to innovative. It's not about implementing every AI tool available. It's about first identifying the right problems to solve. As Don Norman says, a brilliant solution to the wrong problem is worse than no solution at all, so let's solve the right problem. And with that, finally, let's talk about your personal leadership approach. Number 1, are you actively learning about AI capabilities and limitations? Number 2, do you have a clear vision for AI integration in your business? Number 3, are you ready to lead through the changes AI will bring? Because let me be absolutely clear about something. AI isn't just another business tool. It's fundamentally changing how businesses and our society operate, just like the internet did. I want you to think about this. Would you run a business today without email or without a website or without many digital tools that you use? Of course we wouldn't. And more importantly, would you hire people that don't know how to use those tools either? So in short order, running a business without AI will seem just as unthinkable as it did without the internet. Here's what implementing AI actually means for your organization. Tasks that used to take hours now take minutes. Insights that used to require expensive consultants are now at your fingertips. Customer service that used to be 9 to 5 can now be 24/7. Student engagement that used to depend on passive listening is now more interactive and discussion-driven than before. Marketing that used to be spray and pray is now precisely targeted. And processes that used to be rigid are now adaptable and intelligent. But here's the most important part. Your competitors aren't waiting. Every day that you delay AI adoption is a day that they're growing leaps and bounds, widening the gap between you and them. They're reducing costs, increasing efficiency, and delivering better customer experiences while you are still stuck in manual processes. But the good news is it's not too late, but it will be soon. The gap between AI-enabled organizations and those without AI is growing exponentially. Every single day, AI tools are getting more powerful, more accessible, and more necessary. So if you're ready to ensure that your organization doesn't just survive, but thrives in the AI era, I have a comprehensive AI bootcamp for teams, specifically for organizations and teams like yours. It breaks down exactly what tools to start with, how to implement them and measure their impact, but more importantly, it focuses on what problem should you be focusing on and solving. Click the link in the description to get your copy and learn more today, because this is not just about jumping on a trend. This is about future-proofing your organization. Remember, your employees are already using AI. Your competitors are already implementing it. The only question is, will you take control and lead this transformation, or will you let it control you? Subscribe for more strategies on practical AI implementation and hit the notification bell to stay ahead of the curve. The future belongs to organizations that embrace AI today. Make sure yours is one of them. I can't wait to see you in the next video where we'll break down exactly how to start this journey. And trust me, once you see how this can transform your organization while empowering your team, you'll wonder why you didn't start sooner.